But I think when the internet first started, the concept of permanence
What's
wasn't
that
really
mean?
in people's
What
minds.
what is permanence?
Permanence,
Permanence.
like the absoluteness of putting something on the internet.
Oh yeah,
Like if you put it on
you did
YouTube,
not know that.
it stays on YouTube. It's like, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Yeah, what you put on the internet doesn't leave the internet. And like that idea wasn't, and like you're also like when the internet first started, and like even the first like really getting big early 2000s, there's a lot of people that just didn't realize how permanent it was going to be, I think.
Yeah.
Because like there's a lot of like there's a big thing going around now, and like I understand where these girls are coming from, but I also
What?
uh, I, I'll explain in a second. I understand like where these girls are coming from with their mentality and what they're trying to do, but I also understand that what they're trying to do is an impossibility. There's several porn stars who were very prominent and famous who have one of them's actually become a Christian, gave her life to Christ, met a guy, got married, like they have
I
kids,
think I might know the one you're
and like
talking
she
about.
is a what's her name?
She been on many podcasts.
I don't know. It
There's
was
one.
on the. Her name was in the article, but I can't remember her
There's
name.
one that's been on a lot of podcasts that I've seen about her turning her life around.
I don't know about. It might be the same one, but like this one in particular, is advocating for getting all her videos removed. One a few years back that committed suicide. Younger, I don't think she was over 30 if I remember right, but like her family was advocating and trying to get all of her content removed.
Yeah.
And but like the problem is when you go in like production with these companies, but not only just production with these companies, like you've got your stuff, it is available on the internet, which means if anybody's downloaded it anywhere, even if you delete it off all of the servers and websites, and like people are still going to have access to it.
Yeah.
And especially like and like I feel bad for them because like I think the one I was talking about, it was talking about her being a very prominent,
Yeah.
like very well known. And so, like, if you're that well known, you've spent so much time trying to get this notoriety, and now that you've achieved it, you don't want it anymore. And so, like, it's a very hard thing to pull back in.
Well, I mean, you went and had sex all over the internet. I mean, like, what is there? I mean, it's once that's something Mr. Josh always talks about is like once something's out there, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Well, I don't think they necessarily they understand, but I don't think they grasp the permanence of it because it's very hard to look to the future and to think, is future me going to be ashamed of present me?
Yeah.
Or is future me going to regret this action? And like that's not something, and especially like especially for like the porn industry, a lot of these young women get into it at 18 years old,
Yeah.
and a lot of times by that point they're already so sexualized through society.